Hi, my name is Vann Libranda. You can just call me Van. I've been teaching for about 12 years. I've taught all the social studies subjects, but my forte I found was AP US History and US History. So that became my main subject that I teach. I also teach 10th graders, 11th graders, and sometimes 12th graders.
He says his path to teaching was not your typical one. He initially wanted to join the military, even going as far as meeting with Navy recruiters. But he recalls one day during his sophomore year in high school where he was hit with a spiritual experience.
I remember it was September 28, 2002, and I was so inspired with love and grace that I wanted to study more about that and study more about the Bible especially. And so I just got into reading a lot of history and then got into history and I'm like, hey, I might as well be a history major. And after that, I was able to get a scholarship to the Yamashita, so with my history, hey, I can teach kids, right? And then meeting the kids was really the one thing that told me that, hey, these kids are like my purpose. They cannot make it alone without teachers.
Libranda describes his teaching style as being humble. He explains.
Humble meaning to esteem these students more than yourself. Like their lives are more important than your life in a way. And we are there to serve them, not the other way around. They're not for us, we are rather for them. There's something in us that we have that we can provide and give them. So yeah, it's just to be very humble, and even in this workplace, and when I know that I have a lot of weaknesses, then I could learn a lot from other people who are experienced. So I always try to make sure that I admit that I have a lot of faults. Even right now, you can speak to many of the teachers and the admins and principals, like, oh, Van, are you sure Teacher of the Year? And I'm like, yeah, it's very, I try to be very honest with myself. And I want to be a real, natural, authentic teacher.
He says that being a teacher is like being part of a household and is a positive environment.
In a household, there's family members. And so they are not strangers, they are family members. And in the end, we can have struggles with some family members, but we are in the same family. We are in the same boat. We have the same destiny. We are going to be in each other's future later. Either we see each other in the mall or something like that. So we have to already work together, understand each other even more so now. And so this teaching is like that. We cannot go against each other, even though we have different opinions. We have to ignore all those things. And so, just like I said, this is like their home.